Ever felt that nagging fear of being different, of standing out in a world that wants you to blend in? This is the story of Chloe, who dared to add a splash of colour to a grey world. Discover how she found her voice and inspired others to embrace their own unique light. Prepare to be inspired to find your own way to shine, subtly and authentically. Chloe's first day felt like diving into a sea of grey. Walls, cubicles, and even the muted outfits seemed to whisper the same command: blend in. She packed away her colourful pens, choosing a grey blouse and a navy skirt that felt safe but stifling. The office hummed with quiet compliance. Each polite nod and hushed greeting felt like a performance. Don't be too different, she reminded herself. Oh. The knot of anxiety tightened in her chest. By lunchtime, she felt physically drained and emotionally suffocated. Her efforts were working. She was invisible. But with that invisibility came an aching loneliness she hadn't anticipated. Was blending in worth erasing who she was? The thought haunted her as she walked back to her cubicle. The office felt like a prison of unspoken rules, and she, the unwilling inmate. Then came an unexpected announcement: an optional office spirit decorating contest. An email popped into everyone's inbox, encouraging participation to bring some cheer to the bleak landscape. To Chloe's surprise, no one seemed interested. The manager taped a few silver streamers to the walls, a half-hearted gesture that did nothing to lift the mood. The office looked even more depressing than before. That evening, Chloe sat in her small apartment, wrestling with two fierce fears. One urged her to stay invisible, safe, and unnoticed. The other pulled at her to be seen, to express herself. The internal battle left her restless and uneasy. Hours passed, and still Chloe couldn't shake the feeling that she was missing a part of herself. After hours passed, a quiet resolve settled in. She pulled out a simple sheet of white paper and began folding, as if guided by an invisible hand. Each crease was deliberate, each fold thoughtful. Slowly, the paper transformed into small, elegant cranes, symbols of hope and peace. They were delicate and subtle, nothing flashy or loud, but they carried a piece of her spirit. She felt a sense of quiet satisfaction. The next morning, Chloe arrived early, her heart pounding with nervous excitement. She held the paper cranes gently in her hands, ready to share. She chose each crane carefully and placed one on every teammate's desk, not in an obvious display, but quietly, like a gentle gift. She returned to her cubicle and waited, trying to disappear into the background as she always had. It was hard to blend after sharing her art. Soon, the office buzzed softly with curiosity. "What's this?" someone whispered with a smile, holding up one of the cranes. Another crane sparked a grin. The atmosphere shifted ever so slightly. The grey felt a little lighter, the air a little fresher. And then something unexpected happened. Her stern manager stood by Chloe's desk, picked up the small crane resting on her keyboard. For a moment, the unyielding expression softened. Instead of discarding the paper bird, he placed it delicately atop her monitor. It was a small, silent nod of acceptance, an acknowledgement of her choice to share a piece of herself. Chloe felt a surge of gratitude. Chloe didn't change the entire office culture with cranes, nor did she mend every rigid rule. But she learned something more important. Standing out didn't mean shouting, it meant contributing her true self in a way that felt authentic and respectful of others. She had discovered a way to be both safe and seen. From that day forward, the grey office welcomed more colour quiet, gentle colours that didn't scream for attention, but whispered stories. Chloe started bringing her colourful pens and notebooks back, no longer hiding them away. She used them with pride, sharing her ideas with confidence. Her colleagues, inspired by her bravery, began to share their own unique talents and passions. The office transformed into a hub of creativity. The manager, once stern and unyielding, now encouraged the employees to express themselves. He even started taking painting classes after work. And Chloe found peace in knowing that sometimes the most powerful way to shine is by folding small moments of bravery into the fabric of everyday life. She continued to fold paper cranes, leaving them as small gifts for her colleagues. Each crane was a reminder that even the smallest act of kindness can make a big difference. And as the days turned into weeks, the office continued to grow brighter, each person shining in their own unique way. Chloe realised that true strength wasn't about fitting in, but about embracing her true self and inspiring others to do the same. And so, in a world that often tries to dim our light, Chloe learned to fold her own light, sharing it with everyone she met.